2.4.3 patch coming soon. Coming tomorrow, actually. I'm a little late on this because I had some stuff going on, but that's not important. Very interesting. Let's go over it and see what these changes are exactly, and what does that mean for the future of Diablo 2 and us gamers, right? Let's see. Since this timeless classic was resurrected, daring heroes have diligently decimated ranks of hell-raising demons across all 5 acts of Diablo 2, Resurrected, forever loosening the Lord of Terror's hold on the Sanctuary. In patch 2.4.3, which goes live on June 29th, which is tomorrow, we introduce a variety of new features and improvements set to elevate multiplayer lobbies for console and PC. Very nice. Accompanying these new features are quality of life improvements and bug fixes. Partying up with like-minded demon slayers is a cornerstone of the Diablo experience. Okay. Because of this, we've been closely monitoring your feedback around multiplayer lobbies, and the changes highlighted below are a direct result of this. Sanctuary wasn't built in a day, while we made great strides in refining various aspects of Diablo 2 Resurrected. We are dedicated to enhancing your pursuit of the Dark Wanderer even further. As always, we want to make the flames of this beloved classic burn hotter and brighter than ever before, and invite your feedback to help us in this communal effort. Now make ready, Hero of Sanctuary. You will need knowledge. You will need the knowledge below to topple the demons at lion weight. Well, that was nice. Backend. Okay, so what do we got? Backend improvements, console lobby updates, PC lobby updates, magic find bonuses, quality of life improvements, bug fixes. Get me in. What do we got? One common issue among players is that their game list did not populate with enough games, even when they felt they should have. When you create a game in D2R, get hosted on one of the many game sites in your region. Prior to ladder launch, the games list would only populate games for just one single game site in your region, whichever you had the best connection to. This was done to preserve a high-quality gameplay experience in any game you may join throughout the lobby, but we found our criteria to be overly aggressive. When ladder launch, we expanded this to provide more players from up to 3 game sites. This helped players see more games in their game lists without a loss of connection quality, but players still weren't seeing enough games. We decided to broaden it even further in patch 2.4.3. Now, any number of game sites in your region that you have a strong enough connection to can contribute to the result in your game list. To provide even more options for those looking to join a game, we also doubled the maximum number of games that can appear in the game list at a given time from 20 to 40. Plus, we fine-tuned the game details to refresh in almost real time. You still must manually refresh your game list, which is something we decided to keep so the game list would not shift while players are selecting a game. These improvements have been applied to both console and PC lobby experiences. Well, there you go. Following the successful launch of Ladder Season 1, this is for the console lobby updates, the team has turned their focus to features that require the most attention. Console Party Finder was the top item on our list by a large margin. Patch 2.4.3 brings multiple improvements to the console multiplayer experience, providing new and improved ways to create and find games by replacing Party Finder with Game Creator and Game List. All right. So we have Game Creator and Game List or Private. Those are your options. All right. Selecting the play button on the main menu with your select online here will present 3 options for online play, right? The Private, the Game Creator, and the Game List. Game Creator will look like this. So you'll actually be able to type in game names. I don't understand. I don't know if you do both, right? Like it gives you the option to do both. Just quick click stuff. You know, like I'll click Act 5, right? I'll click Act 5 and then I'll click, I don't know, Save Anya. And I don't know if that's going to automatically enter in the name, Act 5 Save Anya, right? L or whatever. And then at that point you can edit it if you want or whatever. I don't know how that would work. I assume. I don't know if this is I mean, it says it's got controller stuff here, so I don't know if this is what it would look like on console. And if you click into this here, you can like type in the game name manually. Either way, happy about it. Hopefully that's what it is. Looks good. Game Creator will equip you with the ability to quickly create the game of the type of game you desire. To aid in doing so, all previous game categories that were available in Party Finder have returned to the Game Creator. Selecting and confirming one of these game categories will generate a pre-made name for your game, accompanied by an assigned number. This is prevent games with duplicate names from being created. Level of difference, which is previously only available to game creation option for PC players, has been added as a game creating option. So, maybe you don't get to type in there? I don't know. Keep reading. So we have also added an additional category called custom. This category consists of 2 options. Public game. Create a public game to populate the in-game list with a name of your choice. So yes, you can type in the name of your choice on console. Official. Create a pub or password. Create a public game with a password. Yep. Just like PC. A preview of your custom game or general game name is displayed in the top right. Look at that. With little pings next to them. Once you're comfortable with your selection, confirm them. Your journey in the sanctuary begins. That's cool. I like that. I like that, chat. I think that looks good, to be honest with you. I really like that one. It just looks so professional, right? Selecting the game list button will display the 40 matching games created by other players. You select a carrier that's able to join. To aid in finding specific games, you can use a search feature to locate specific games or filter games using keywords. When the filtering options, you can set the following parameters: the difficulty, the ping, or the game name. No, that's really that important. Modifying this field to refresh your list of games. Cool. PC lobby updates. Oh, I want the ping. We don't get the ping colors. I want the ping colors, man. What is this? Where's my, I want it to look pretty. Why doesn't ours get to look like this? That looks good. Huh? And we get, why wouldn't we get the ping? I want the ping. Give me the ping. All right, whatever. That's what we get. I wonder how they faked this. You think they photoshopped it, or like, I don't know, did they make a bunch of fake games? I wonder how they did that. Anyways, yeah, I'm switching to PS5, guys. We want multi-label. Like, I don't really see much of a difference, though, right? Game difficulty and the search thing are different. Oops. So this isn't here before, and that wasn't there before. And I assume the refresh button, you know, it works now. You see, this is what it used to look like. This is what it looks like now. Interesting. Okay. We went to multiplayer lobbies to be abridged to many hours of slaying demons, collecting loot, and memorable moments with friends. Say that 3 times fast. Unfortunately, many players have experienced difficulties in finding specific games they would like to join. To solve this, we added a search functionality in the lobby, specific keywords. Yeah, the keyword thing, we get that. With the 2.4.3, game list will now display each game's connection quality in a tooltip that pops up when you hover. So we get it when we hover our mouse over. That's where when we get the ping. Games will populate in game list based on their connection quality. So better connection quality, lower ping will be at the top automatically. Offering you expanded knowledge when deciding what game to join. You cannot stress enough how appreciated your crucial feedback is. We're always looking for opportunities to iterate or reshape aspects of Diablo 2 Resurrected so your trip to Sanctuary continues to be memorable. Well, thank you. You feel an intense rush of energy coursing through your veins. The Magic Find bonus, a faint internal humming overriding your own pulse. They're really into the lore, huh? They're really sending it, right? From June 30th to July 4th, a mysterious energy source will grant you 50% buff to Magic Find, providing an increased chance to receive magic, rare set, or unique loot as a drop from slain foes. I'd rather them do 50% rune drops, right? But sure. This bonus stacks with any additional increase in Magic Find provided by your items. Quality of life improvements. The Magic Find bonus, I think this is going to be, like, if you have 200 MF already, you're now going to have 250. I don't think you're going to have 300. Does that make sense? Like, and if it is 300, that's actually really cool. Might even be broken. But, you know, I don't know how they're calculating this. It's just an extra additional 50 that is being added to what we have, or it is, you know, exponential. I mean, you're getting, you know, 1.5 times whatever you have at the moment. We'll have to wait and see. I also want to see how it's going to show. Like, do I have to open up my character tooltip and see that I have 50 extra MF coming from nowhere, or is there going to be like a buff somewhere on the screen that's going to be like, hey, you know, for now you have 50% bonus to magic. I don't know. That'll be interesting. But the problem is, I mean, the only uniques at this point are rares or sets that are worth anything. I mean, Tal's armor is probably the most expensive set thing you can get right now, and that thing's worth like an ist, maybe less at the moment. You know? Unique loot, I mean, the only thing worth it is going to be a Griffin's, right? Or an Unearthed Wand. What is the Unearthed Wand? Death's Fathom. You know, just the really, really rares, but there's only like 5 of them. You know, there's only a handful, so I don't understand. Like, if it was early, if this was like 2, you know, right, maybe a week after ladder launch when nobody has a Shaco and everybody's looking for one, like, great, that makes total sense. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. You know, great. I have, you know, half of an extra chance to find a Griffin's. Is pretty much all that means to people that play too much like me. Anyways, quality of life improvements. Gameplay. Players can now start a new Whirlwind, Leap, or Leap attack immediately after Whirlwind ends. Cool. Change the logic on determining how often Whirlwind attacks occur. Whirlwind now incorporates IAS from all equipment. The frames between each Whirlwind attack are equal to the attack frame of a basic attack for the character, modified by increasing attack speed. While dual wielding, the attack's frame for each one will be averaged, rounding up. They take it, average it. Does that mean each hit with your Whirlwind uses both stuff from both weapons? You know, if I have a curse on one weapon and something else in the other, when I attack in Whirlwind, every hit has the chance to do the curse. I don't know what that, I don't know how that means. I don't know how that's calculated, but it's just interesting. I'm just thinking. Anyways, overall, Whirlwind attacks should be at least as fast as they were before. Slower weapons will attack noticeably faster. Added a new loot to the cube skill for controllers in the general skills menu. Using the skill item will pick it up, placing her Roger cube if there's space. Added a bindable hotkey for mouse and keyboard to directly open the Roger cube if it is in your inventory. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Added a new button shortcut to open the Roger cube from the inventory menu. Button shortcut to open the Roger cube from the inventory menu. What's the difference between that and this? Oh, the inventory menu, that little menu at the bottom of your screen. That's what they mean. Players can now bulk assign stat points using controller. Good for you guys. Confirmation problem will now appear when bulk assigning all remaining stat points. Ah, look at that! That's spicy on both PC and console. Very nice. This option is unavailable when you're using legacy graphics. Okay. Add an auto map auto open setting to allow players to set their preferred auto map position. Okay, I mean, I can just keep mine over top of the whole screen, but I can see that that's how that would be cool. Online, you can now double click on a game to join it in the PC lobby. Thank you. That actually was getting me. Players on Switch can now join a friend's game via the friends list. Whoa. I don't know why that wasn't a thing, and it is now, but great. Game size list has been doubled from 20 to 40. We know that. Game list details in both the details panel and the game list now load faster upon selecting a game. Good. Friends playing D2R are now sorted at the top of the friends list. So if they're on D2R, they will be up top. If they're not on D2R and they're playing WoW or something else, they will be below those people. Console players now have an option to add the options menu to toggle game name visibility. Very cool. Bug fixes. Fixed an issue where Declan Kane was not able to identify items in the cube. Yep, old Diablo he used to, this one he does not. Now he will do so when the cube is in your main inventory. Very cool. Fixed an issue where short distance whirlwinds could end without executing a single attack. Does that mean it forces an attack? Can I, you know what I mean? I don't understand. But good, I mean, I don't want to whirlwind for nothing. I just feel like, is that exploitable? If I just do a bunch of short whirlwinds, can I attack faster than I would normally? I don't know. Fixed an issue where whirlwind would still apply properties and damage from a broken weapon. No, I don't want them to fix that, but they're fixing it. Fixed an issue where the first attack in whirlwind was treated different from the rest. When dual wielding, the first attack will choose 2 targets, just like all the other attacks. Okay, I don't understand melee attack stuff very well, so I don't know what that means, but okay, sounds good. Fixed an issue where resurrect costs were inconsistent for high-level mercenaries. Fix an issue where corpse skills were not auto-targeting corpses when just using right click. That means I'm not going to get stuck horking bodies or, you know, summoning, things like that. Fix an issue where you couldn't select and join lobby games on a PC with a controller. Fix an issue where players could impersonate developers by mimicking the chat font color used. So yeah, I forgot what it's called, but there was a way for you to be able to change your chat color, even your character name color, with, you know, old stuff from back in the day was able to be pushed through. I don't know the specifics on that, but people were able to have font colors even in their character name. Fix an issue where lobby figurines would disappear while whispering. Okay. Fix an issue that would rarely prevent players from joining a private game. Have we ever run into that? I don't know if we have. Yeah, I think we have. I think we had a few issues where, like, for whatever reason, some people couldn't get in. Fix an issue in hardcore where both players had to mutually flag each other to be able to loot a corpse, even if the dead player already had the other player flagged. Fix an issue where ladder rankings with 6 or more digits would begin to overlap the character name. Okay. Character select. Fix an issue that would sometimes cause the most recently played characters to not sort at the top of the list. I wish they could just stay static, or that was an option. I don't like the fact I don't like that I can't control the sorting. I don't like that, but sure. Fix an issue where offhand flail could fail to animate on the front end. And then language, miscellaneous localization bugs, and stability and performance. Interesting. Thank you to the community. Our team is immensely grateful for your support as we launch all our 2.3 content. We hope to continue to hear from all of you. If you want to learn more about Diablo 2 Resurrected, check out our website here for real-time updates. Follow our official Twitter, or like and subscribe. And make sure we get you all that information. Final thoughts. Cool stuff. Love to see it. You know, I don't want to be a negative Nancy. You know, this is all great. This is all good. You know, it's what we needs. Constant improvement, constant, you know, just to bring it into the 2022, you know, scene. I think we talked about, you know, this looks 2022. You know what I mean? Let's see. And, you know, I like seeing that. I just want more. I want more. I know that sounds selfish, greedy, and whatnot, but I mean, you know, PD2 just came out over the weekend, and unfortunately, its biggest issue is the graphics. It's still using the old graphics, and there's just so many quality of life things that they've done with for a company that's, you know, nonprofit. That, you know, it just makes me feel like, you know, they're doing it. You know, they have stackable runes, all the character slots, and, you know, all the stash space that you could ever want. And so I just feel like, you know, we're getting there, but I'm gonna tell you right now, PD2 had those, you know, the new graphics. I wouldn't go back to this. Unfortunately, it's just still too slow. I mean, uniques need to be. We're gonna make a whole different separate video on, you know, changes that we would like to see, and, you know, also kind of talk about how those same implementations and things that are important to most of us players, you know, we would probably want to incorporate into D4, right? But I mean, you know, the uniques have been reworked, and not all, you know, the uniques are good, you know. The corruption of items, I mean, that's necessary to make a item worth or hold its value throughout a whole season. And that's just a quick nutshell. Anyways, I love it. I'm happy. It's great. Can't wait for the next one. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later, because another thing is, I mean, since ladder launch or 2.4, it was dead silence from, you know, what was being worked on, what's going on. Like, I thought 2.4 was the last patch we were ever going to get, and it was over. And then this just kind of comes out of nowhere. So, you know, I just don't know how much, you know, just talk to us, man. You know, let us know. I mean, like, we had one of the guys on, like, what was it, Twitter announced the Kane thing, but that was like mid last week, right? But until then, we had nothing. We knew nothing was happening with D2R. I thought, you know, they were just like, cool, Diablo Immortal's coming out. Like I thought they'd chuck that in the bin. I don't know. So I mean, a little more communication would be great. Anyways, I don't want to ramble on too much. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, like and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. See you in hell. Peace, peace.